Alright, so those long-time viewers of my channel will remember the times when I was using 6 choice banded things. In fact, I'll even throw a flashback thing up on the screen right now, so if you're interested in seeing my innovation back in Gen 5 RE when I was frustrated as hell on how the fuck do I even play this tier, well, there you go. This is a team that I made not too long ago, like by that a couple hours ago. Technically 6 banded things, but I felt silly all last gen running banded Steelix with rock, so I made it Life Orb. I'm sorry. So I have Life Orb Steelix with explosions and 5 banded things, and I think the team is shit. But the fact that Queen of Love Discs challenged me on an alt called I don't just stall. Look at his team and see if he can back up that that claim. Regardless, this is a battle where he got absolutely played and he just refuses to admit it. So we're gonna get into it here. He's actually gonna lead off with Dusclops, which is fine. I'm just gonna go for rocks as he goes for Willow. The fact that he misses is just like, hey, free Iron Head, let's see how much it does. Oh look, 33%, that's quite a lot. And then at this point, he's probably just gonna continue willowing everything on my team, maybe even rest talk. I don't want any of that bullshit. So I just explode. At this point, Golurk comes out, hey, your switch was pretty fucking obvious, alright? Stall, when you're playing it, you have to play conservatively, make the safe play, no matter how obvious it is, because you don't want to lose a member. And I'm going to feed off this and just predict the shit out of his Audino to come in, Drain Punch or Dusclops. Works out rather nice for me. Staying in and going for it again the second turn on the Audino, because obviously he could have switched out back into Dusclops, but I Drain Punched twice because I'm real as shit. Unfortunately, Dusclops is going to live at like 4%, and he's going to rest all the way back up. But at this point, I'm like, you know what? I think I was actually just clicking buttons there and not even caring, so that's why I went for it one more time. Then I realized he had rested, so I'm going to go directly out of the Golurk. And at this point, Shadow Punch looking like it's going to hurt Stefano's team pretty badly. It actually doesn't do as much as I'd like it to Sand Slash, considering it's a banded, adamant, iron-fisted thing. But I know he's forced to go for knockoff here, basically, so it's a free switch out. Now my banded for Alligator, which is just as stupid as it sounds. It's a really bad set. Don't ever run it. The only strong hit you'll ever get off with this thing is if you can somehow get worn down into Torrent, and a banded Torrent boosted waterfall doesn't even kill stuff that it should, so just run SD. But anyway, on this team it was P cool. I'm gonna switch around a little bit, try to wear out Leech Seed to the point where he won't seed me. He's gonna protect, see that I have close combat, and then I just predict the shit out of him, and I stay in. And I'm gonna go for close combat, even though he has a dusk type, no, a ghost type in Dusclops. He was pretty salty about that, calling me bad, calling me shit at the game. I don't know what I'm doing. But if you knew what you were doing there, you probably would have clicked Will-O-Wisp and not Nightshade. So I mean, sorry, Queen of Love Disc, you're playing pretty shitty here, and you're just trying to be aggressive. On top of that, he gets a little bit of freeze hacks here. I was going to Healing Wish my Golurk, I think, back to life. But now that Mesprit is just chilling here, burned and shit, I was just going to Healing Wish. Unfortunately, it allows his Articuno to get to full HP behind a sub, which is just bad news bears. And I know he's just going to sub-stall me all the way down. So I'm going to get a free switch out to Gator here, hope that I'm faster. I'm not. I'm just going to die to Freeze Dry, which is really shitty. And at this point, I'm pretty sure I've just lost. He's going to Freeze Dry. It does a shit ton to me. I'm going to break his sub with Ice Punch. At this point, he's going to miss a Toxic. It really doesn't matter, to be completely honest. I don't know why he went for Toxic in the first place. And the fact that he is going for Toxic and not just trying to PP stall me, I'm going to make good on my opportunity and go the hell out into Primate. Here, he's going to go into Sand Slash, and I'm guessing it's just fodder because it's going to take 2 banded close combats and die. And he's going to go back out into Dragalge. Not quite sure why he wouldn't go to Dragalge right away. I was kind of forced to close combat. That Articuno would have walled the rest of my team. But, you know, if you want to sack a random Mon Queen, I'm not going to blame you. At this point, he's going to go out to Dragalge, not only scald me, but get the burn, which means he only has to predict for 1 turn, and he gets that prediction wrong too! Like, I have to make that play, otherwise I lose. Why would you not go with the Articuno? I just... Poor Queen. On top of that, apparently he was running max speed Jolly Articuno, which means I actually win a speed tie here at the end as well, which is pretty funny. Regardless, that is going to be a battle against Queen of Love Discs. 6 Choice Banded Mons. This team is going to be down below, along with a PU team that is 6 Choice Banded Mons. Last gen in RU, I had a lot of success with just Hexaband, is I believe what I called it. It's really fun, to be honest. How it really works is you have so many threats, and they all basically wall break for each other, and it doesn't matter what order they send out in, it doesn't matter what order, whatever, what gets sacked. They essentially all wall break for each other because the opponent maybe has 1, 2 physical walls, and maybe like 1 novelty Pokemon that walls one of your things, whatever. The fact is, all 6 of them working together can tear a hole through your opponent's team relatively early by the time you're probably only halfway down your team, and you'll probably still have 2 or 3 Mons left that you can pivot around and claim kills with, and if they have no switch-ins to stuff, then you just happen to get like a nice clean 4 or 5-0. Regardless, this team's a ton of fun to use. I always enjoy using Hexaband teams, and I don't know why I didn't make one earlier this gen, because I've not been a big fan of the whole Pokemon thing the last couple weeks. Getting settled into university, watching more live streams than I used to, not been on Showdown very much at all. It was a lot easier to upload Pokemon content when I spent 8 hours a day on Showdown. Now that I spend like 20 minutes a day on Showdown, it's a lot harder to get battles, which is actually something I wanted to bring up. An idea for an interesting-ish series. I have like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, hundreds, close to 1,000 black and white games saved, like replays, favorited in a folder on my browser, and I was watching back through some of them, and that was back in early Black White 2, late Black White 1, when I was really shitty at the game, and I feel like they'd be pretty fun to go back through and post-narrate over. Let me know what you guys think of that as an upcoming potential series. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, a rating we much appreciate it, and I hope to see you all next time. Take it easy, have a good day, see you later, peace out guys.